Do you know that we have done more than 200 episodes of The Traveling Golfer over the years, and we never get tired of it? You know why? Because we visit some of the greatest golf destinations in all the world. You're going to see another one on this latest episode of The Traveling Golfer. Get ready for another smooth drive down the golf trail. Montgomery County, a golf paradise, now a family fun paradise. You'll find out why on the latest episode of The Traveling Golfer. We are at Ravensclaw Golf Club with Rachel Riley, Vice President of Marketing and Communications for the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. We always said Montgomery County was the golf capital of Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Now I'm finding out it's the family fun capital.
That's what we love to call it, right? Yeah, we've always had 50 beautiful courses here, about 300,000 yards of play. But thanks to the tourism board bringing so many different sports tournaments to our area, it's really putting us on the national stage of exposure to let folks and families know across the country how family friendly we are. And there's so many activities here for them to do. All these types of sports, families are coming in from wrestling, basketball, volleyball, even cornhole, breakdancing, gymnastics. So all different types of sports from the youth to the national level, and they're bringing with them family members of all ages, and they're seeing the variety of things there is to do here in Montgomery County, PA.
Folks, the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board has worked so hard to bring so many families into the greater Valley Forge area to play every kind of imaginable sport. And of course, in between, well, they want to play golf. That's a 5-hour investment. They want to get their fix. The best place in the entire area, Tees Golf Center, opened 1998. Now on to a second generation. We have managing partner Paul Tornetta. And Paul, this was a huge investment and effort in the beginning. You didn't lose any of your energy. You're doing it again here now with the help of architect Ed Sheeran.
Of course, and we're in good hands with Ed Sheeran. He did the original planning and layout for the driving range and target greens and grass tee area. 26 years later, we're doing a whole new renovation with Ed Sheeran and his group. It includes 2 mini golf courses that have been renovated, 8-station batting cage with all brand new pitching, hardball and softball machines, Bermuda grass area, new chipping green, and a new fairway hitting green. There's something for everybody here. And with our Power Tee Top Tracer coming the end of this year, the grandparent can bring the little kid, show them instruction. Everybody's having fun. They can play mini golf, get an ice cream. Additionally, there's an outdoor and indoor teaching center run by BQ Academy, Brian Quinn, PGA teaching professional.
All right. I'm all about the ice cream. And by the way, folks, you want to stay, you can stay comfortably close here.
There are 12 hotels within a 3.5-mile radius. Conshohocken, Plymouth Meeting, King of Prussia are the hot spots of activity now. People come, there's entertainment, recreation, hotels, something for everybody, Tony.
And here is the added component that turns everything into a grand slam, the Proving Grounds, adjacent to Tees.
Tony, the synergy between Tees Golf Center and the Proving Grounds is amazing. We have 9 synthetic turf fields with lights and striped for lacrosse, boys and girls, soccer, field hockey. We also do flag football, spike ball, Quidditch. You know, all of the youth sport tournaments come to the Proving Grounds. Between games, the families come to Tees Golf Center to play mini golf, get an ice cream, hit some balls. And we partner with the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board for sport tournaments. They work intimately with our team at the Proving Grounds and bring very large-scale tournaments. In fact, last year we hosted the largest youth sport tournament in Montgomery County history.
Wow, amazing. And in case you just think it's lower level competition, the colleges are here practicing.
They are. We partnered with Villanova University and their varsity field hockey program and installed a Division I field hockey surface, and we've attracted the USA national team to do practices here and other colleges and universities to do tournaments here as well.
Amazing. Family sports all day, all the time. In 1998, Tees Golf Center opened as the state-of-the-art facility in the area, but it's time for the second generation. Here's the father of the second generation, golf course architect Ed Chiron. What changes here? Let's start with where we're standing.
Well, what you're doing now, Tony, if you go to any nationally renowned golf resort, you're looking at a learning center. We're standing on a 6,000 square foot USGA Barrett-style green that you can practice putts no different than what they're putting right now, Pinehurst number 2.
Unbelievable. And the changes are continuing. One of the real sexy items at all of the great golf courses, a short game practice facility. You're putting one in here?
Yeah, we have a short game practice facility. You have 2 areas which are fairway. There'll be close mode, cool season Bermuda. That you can practice bump and runs, you can practice regular chips off of that. You have rough surrounding that you can practice lob shots. So basically any short shot that you're seeing the pros at the US Open right now practicing, you have the same thing here.
And on the range, changes there too?
Well, we have a 1 acre grass natural surface. It's going to be cool season Bermuda, quick recovery, all under drain, USGA T-Mix. And we have greens going from 80 yards all the way out to 230 yards. We have 2 fairway quarters that will be overseeded, that will be distinctive from the roughs, and that you can come here and basically play golf.
And this green not even really open yet, so I'm going to hit the first putt ever on the green here at Tees.
Hole in one.
And that rolls really well. Everything rolls well here at Tees. Come out and check them out right outside of Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, Garden Spot of America. Robert Kleckner, PGA professional, owner, Linfield National, another one of the beautiful daily fee courses in Montgomery County. And Robert, this course looks to be absolutely in the best shape maybe ever.
Thank you, Tony. So I've been blessed to be here 24 years, and I'm going to say this is the best shape it's ever been in, with the great support of my staff and my superintendent.
Well, it's great that you've been here 24 years because it gives some consistency to the product. Well, except for the time that you got that harebrained idea to put an indoor simulator here.
Yeah, 12 years ago, we were put 5 indoor simulators, and it's been a fantastic addition to our seasonal golf that we make year-round now.
Well, that is really the trend, not only regionally but nationally, bringing technology to the game. And in this particular case, not only does it keep you busy in the wintertime, at nights, on rainy days, but it's bringing more people into the game.
That is correct. Even today we have an event here from 4 to 6 with a lot of young people coming in to use the facility indoor.
A little party. Here we go, live on national television. Ready for the Sophia Challenge, long drive. Specialist is going to take her best shot, and I'm going to try and top her distance. Take it away. Think I'm going to embarrass myself on national television? Forget about it. How about families? Do they get together on the simulators?
It's been fantastic. You know, you're so comfortable going in there. There's no pressure with anyone pushing you or you keeping up with the group in front of you. And it's super great family fun and enjoyment. Never lose a golf ball, temperature controlled, music, and that's the way the sport is. It's really family oriented and relaxing.
Take the intimidation out of the game, bring the people into the game. Throughout COVID, we saw a lot of people coming into the game of golf, maybe as much as anybody, the juniors coming in here, getting people involved so that the entire family can play golf. You've been very active in that area, especially with your camps.
Yes, well, over 24 years, I've always had 2 high schools play golf here, so I've always been a big influence on either the junior PGA or the local high schools or the KO Tour. And then a few years back, we started our own camps. We have 8 weeks of camps that we utilize the indoor and outdoor throughout the summer for our juniors.
And how many people are in a camp? You know, you get them all together. What are we going to see out here?
Well, we have over the 8 weeks, we have over 160 junior golfers that come out and play. And that's not including all the junior events that we host. So we get quite a few, and there are good feeder programs into high school programs, and just to grow the game and get out there playing with their family.
Not every kid can play every sport. They're not going to grow to be 7 feet tall.
Correct.
They might not be 350 pounds to play on the offensive line, but everybody can play golf. And the important thing is, kids in sports stay out of trouble. It's proven year after year.
100%. And you can play 3, sometimes 4 generations and be together and do an activity, which is incredible for your family, whether it's you're playing with your mom or your dad or your grandfather or grandmom or your own children.
Nurturing junior golf leads to family golf, and there's nothing better than a family doing an activity together right here at Linfield National. Bud Hansen, owner of Bluebell Country Club. This place has been, well, a beehive of activity ever since it opened in 1994 with the design excellence of Arnold Palmer. And we are standing at their 4-acre short game facility designed by the great Ron Garl. Bud, your dad had the vision to bring Ron Garl in, a friend of all of ours, to do something that was totally unique in the Mid-Atlantic region, the first short game facility ever.
Yeah, it was a fun idea, fun concept. It wasn't really, it was sort of born out of necessity, I would say, Tony, more than anything else. We're standing here on the original first hole at Bluebell Country Club, and there was a design flaw with it a little bit with the neighbors behind us, and we had a little bit of an issue. It was a little close in proximity, so we decided to flip the 9s and made this the 10th hole, and we changed it to a par 3 that works a lot better. And we had this 4 acres, and we didn't really know what to do with it, and I think probably you had some influence with my dad and probably recommended Ron Garl, and you know, the rest happened naturally.
We turned it into a playground. And you come out here around happy hour time, this place is buzzing because, well, this is where everybody comes to recreate. But more important, with all these members, this is where a lot of people get to learn the game. So family golf becomes a key out here, and nobody knows that better than our own Bud Hansen, who had his first child and less than 1 year later, without any help from any chemicals or anything, had quadruplets. So 5 kids in the house under age of 1. They needed a babysitting place. They grew up here.
They did. It was a great place to have them grow up and learn the game. And you know, you can only do so much at a driving range. Right. You can only work on so many parts of your game, but here the short game is really where you learn to perfect your game. And as a young golfer, this was really a great place to start. And all my kids love the game of golf, and this has been a big part of their youth, their childhood, and their growing up.
Yeah, hey, listen, it's fun to do this as a kid. They can run around outside, play in this entire contained area, and wind up become a better golfer, but maybe even more important, become a better family member, and that's what it's all about. Family Golf, Montgomery County, Bud Hanson, Bluebell Country Club, they're sort of the model for it.
Over the last 190 years, a lot has changed.
But at Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, we're still focused on one thing: brewing darn good beer.
Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America.
One moment changes everything. Distance, precision, decided in a microsecond. So reduce your ball spin and get the most performance at impact with 4 yards more. A next-gen golf tee proven by pros and players like you. The unique durable design flexes at contact, reducing ball spin, giving you tighter control and more distance. So change your game and get 4 yards more. Brought to you by Greenkeepers. Golf smart.
Tradition at its best. Golf lives right here in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Home to the most historic, top-ranked clubs in the country. More than 50 courses and over 300,000 yards of green. With nearly 80 nearby hotels, incredible attractions, and dining options. It's clear Montgomery County isn't just a place to play golf. It's a destination. Stay and play in Montgomery County. Book your tee time now at montcogolf.com.
Happy birthday to Zoo. That's right. The Elmwood Park Zoo celebrated its 100th birthday in 2024. We have Al Zone, the CEO and executive director of the zoo. Al, I started coming here as a kid, and I come back every 3-4 years. And every time it is totally different, and most of that is because of you in recent years. What incredible expansion.
I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you so much. I also grew up here in Norristown. It's been a great year. In the 100th anniversary, we got to open up our awesome Welcome Center, veterinary hospital, the Frank and Paige Ingro Veterinary Health Center, and it's putting Norristown on the map.
It sure has. People come from not only all over the city, but the state, the region, and the country to see this incredible zoo that is also a veterinary hospital. We also just saw the commissary where they actually make all the food for the animals. They're on a better diet than you and I.
Which I could use.
And of course, all the exhibits. Just some of the new exhibits that you've had over the last few years you've added.
Sure, I started here in 2011. Since then, we've added, we kind of expanded our footprint. Elmwood Park Zoo used to be just North and South American animals only. We added a giraffe exhibit, which is unbelievable, to help us stretch around the world in both our collection and our marketing. From there, we added the Trial the Jaguar exhibit. Sharon Danella helped us with that. It became the best Jaguar exhibit in the country, and now opening up the Frank and Paige Ingro Veterinary Health Center is our big one. You know what makes us different is there's 30,000 animal collecting establishments across the globe. There's only 238 that are AZA accredited. It's the highest level of standard for education, conservation, and species survival, and that's what we are here. That's what we do. We lead with transparency. It sets us apart.
So here's the important thing: the impact for Montgomery County and the greater Valley Forge area. Roughly how many visitors come to this zoo every year?
Yeah, I keep going back to 2011. In 2011, there was 115,000 visitors and about 3,200 memberships. We have over 800,000 visitors today and a little over 60,000 memberships, which is unbelievable. We took our revenue from about 1.5 million to about $18 million a year. You know, I know you're a golf guy. When the families come in the area and they're here for maybe mom or dad's golfing, they bring the kids here in the evening. We have a lot of great events to do. So we've become a regional asset.
This is the greatest renaissance within a small town in America. I've never seen anything happen like this, and the excitement of it is amazing. Keep bringing the people to Montgomery County, to Norristown, to the greater Valley Forge area. Al, this is a work of art, and I know your heart's in it.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that.
The amazing expansion at a zoo like this takes a lot of lettuce. And that's where all the lettuce goes. Southern Cross Kitchen, a landmark restaurant not only in Conshohocken, but Montgomery County. And one of the reasons is because you can't find this menu anywhere else. Kevin Markey, he is the general manager. And tell us why you captured this niche in Montgomery County.
So yeah, we're an absolute staple here, Tony. We pride ourselves on things like jambalaya, shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles. You come into this restaurant, you must have our buttermilk fried chicken. We do it on our sandwich, chicken and waffles again, chicken fried chicken, however you like it. Fried green tomatoes, another specialty. So we love our food here. We put our American flair, but we pride ourselves in that Southern flair.
Southern Cross, that's the way it works. And of course, you're right in the middle of the restaurant hub here in Conshohocken. This town percolates every single night because people know it's not just about the food, it's about the fun. And you saw a lot of fun in there too.
Yeah, that's Southern hospitality, right? So we love that. Everyone comes in, you feel like almost like family, right? So we really try to enjoy that. And you just have yourself a nice little beer, you know, a nice little cocktail, and let's enjoy yourself.
A very nice little beer.
Yes, cheers. Love.
Southern Cross Kitchen, Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. With food like shrimp and grits, jambalaya, beignet, fried green tomato tower, and chicken and waffles. Kevin, I guess you get a lot of families in here.
Yeah, Tony, we absolutely do. We actually even get like Tuesdays through Thursdays. Kids eat free, so yeah, please.
All right, kids, have at it. Wow. USA Wrestling has the best junior wrestlers in the country. Joe Stavolino, the Pennsylvania chairman, has brought the best 14 and under wrestlers in the entire country to the expo here just outside of Valley Forge. How many, Joe?
Right now we have 1,100 wrestlers and we have probably over 2,000 parents here.
That's an incredible influx of people to the greater Valley Forge area. All the businesses have to be saying thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure the guy across the street, the pizza shop, loves us right now. For sure. He brought in like 25 pizzas yesterday. So.
That is great.
Yeah.
These kids are impressive. They put on a great show. So that's a few days of great competition and hard work. And they're here for how long?
They're here till Saturday. They came in on Tuesday. We have weigh-ins on Tuesday. Wrestling yesterday, we wrestled Greco-Roman, which is Olympic-style wrestling. Today we started freestyle, so it's 2 championships in one tournament. Pennsylvania yesterday won the Greco championship, and we're also favored to win the freestyle one. So,
Joe, thank you for bringing the best 14 and under wrestlers in the entire country to right here in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania.
And we'll be back again.
Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Blue collar, steel town. Took a dive in the 70s when the steel mills closed. An amazing renaissance since then. At the heart of the renaissance, the new Hotel Westin Maine, a historic boutique hotel, and an old firehouse. Old's not the best word because it is modern Hilton luxury. Director of Food and Beverage, Eric Flynn. This property is so cool, and I've seen this renaissance happen. I'm so proud of it.
That's phenomenal. So definitely thank you for coming by today, and just like to really showcase our different aspects that we have here at the hotel as well. Just between food and beverage, we've got downstairs 1874 Social, nice casual plaza. Come out here, have burger and beer, and just hang out with the family out on the lawn. We've got lawn games for the kids, and up here at Hook and Ladder is a little more fine dining that we like to try to come across, but it's still great for the family, great to come out just for a couple of drinks for business purposes or social. So we love to kind of cater to all crowds.
And he's saying the key words, family, which is important because Conshohocken has been a family-oriented town forever. They have the very historic 4th of July soapbox derby every year that attracts thousands of people. The St. Patrick's Day parade, and all kinds of other things built around fireworks and events and conventions. It is a family-based area. So when people come to Montgomery County for all of the other family sports activities, including playing golf, they should stay in Conshohocken because there's so much to do, and they should stay here because it's the coolest new place in all of Montgomery County. The Hook and Ladder, we're on the second floor. We overlook the courtyard. We overlook Fayette Street, the main street of Conshohocken, which is lined with shops and other restaurants and things to do. You're the hub, and you're in the hub of Montgomery County and only less than 20 miles from Philadelphia. Folks, this is the spot to be, and I would come in here because they've got incredible food, including some of your favorites.
Well, we have a phenomenal meat board that we like to showcase, but we have dry-aged 40-ounce tomahawk steaks, $100 fireman burger, a lot of fun different things that we showcase here. But we've got different flavors for the whole crowd and different price ranges and different menus depending on where you're at. So,
the Hook and Ladder, that's where I like to sit and have a cold one. Talk to Eric Flynn, food and beverage manager here at the historic Hotel Westin Maine in Conshohocken. Magnificent visitor center at Valley Forge National Park with Ranger Adam Gressick, Director of Visitor and Community Engagement. I'm
Yes,
ready
sir.
to get engaged with
Absolutely,
you.
Tony. Welcome to Valley Forge. How are you?
Well, thank you. This may be my 100th time here, maybe 200th
Well,
time.
welcome back.
Having grown up not far from here and always regarding this as not just a great historical place to visit, but for its nature and its spiritual building. I love it here. Adam, this visitor center, though, is magnificent. Tell us how that came about.
Well, it's the original 1976 structure that was built when Valley Forge went from being Pennsylvania's first state park to being a National Historical Park, and we, fairly recently completed a 5-year renovation. We totally gutted the interior, put in new bathrooms, a new desk for the ranger staff, and this gorgeous new exhibit that's behind us now.
Yes. And this, of course, is the gateway to this entire park. How many acres?
It's about 3,500 acres. We have beautiful sunsets here. The park's open until dark. Also, I know a lot of golfers, they're athletes in other ways, so this is a great place to come and ride your bike, go run, train. We've got 36 miles of trails here, including some with a little bit of elevation and terrain. So if just walking up and down the slopes isn't enough for you, we got plenty of places to explore out here.
And of course, when you're here, make sure you stop, say hello, and thank you to the father of our country, George Washington. We're at the world's largest shopping playground, the King of Prussia Mall. We have Director of Marketing, the golf guy, Todd Putt.
That's me.
What a coincidence.
Right? You know, that's what I tell people.
On a golf show. And King of Prussia Mall is one of the 8 great business wonders of America. Doesn't get any bigger than this.
You know, we've got over 400 brands here, over 50 eateries. We got something for everybody, from the value-conscious shopper to some of the world's most famous luxury brands and everything in between.
How many stores?
Over 400.
The largest retail mall in America. Retail space and dining space. You got all kinds of places to eat.
Yeah, exactly. We've got over 15 full-service restaurants here on the property.
Todd Putt, after you're done putting, take it from him. Come to the King of Prussia Mall. It's an all-day experience. Believe me, you're going to love it. Happy hour at the Hook and Ladder at the Westin Main Hotel, Conshohocken. A happy spot. We hope you enjoyed this family trip to Montgomery County and especially Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. This resurgent town is the place to come, and the Westin Main Hotel is the place to stay. We'll see you again somewhere else down the golf trail.
American Fit is the official apparel sponsor of the Traveling Golfer, the finest in feel and the finest in fashion.